Oh my goodness, boys and girls, welcome back. It is episode number 11. 11, lucky number 11, dude. Woo! Woo! That was weak. Woo! We're at 11, dude. Last episode was a little depressing, a little sad. But that's all right. We went out and had fun that night, dude. We had fun. I had a good night. And you know what? We'll talk about that later. But, man, I literally had a dream about Mr. Beast last night. And that sounds weird because I think it's because I was watching him so much with my kids. And when I was, all I remember saying, man, and he was doing something, he was making a video or something. I think like I was on the set or something, I can't remember really great. But I told him like how I make videos. I'm like, yeah, dude, I just literally set up a tripod in the corner of my corner of my garage. I'm like, I got a decent mic so people can hear me good, and I told him how I make videos, man. And he's working, he's making a video or he's doing something, and he actually burned me, man. He's like, you know what, it looks like it. But that's all right, man. You know what? Because I like that type of video, man. I like watching Joe Rogan. I do watch Mr. Beast videos when I'm with my kids because they definitely enjoy watching them. Because, I don't know, like the Rogan versus Theo, I think I've talked about that before. You can tell when he cuts and edits his videos, and like you lose that context in between when Theo edits his videos. I love the man, but you can tell he cuts videos, and you lose that context. You lose like a minute or two. You don't even know what they said. It's just skipped. So then you're out of the context of the whole story, and then they're talking, and then you gotta kind of jump back into it. You know, you gotta figure out what they kind of, you know. But anyway, I feel like the more edited your videos are, man, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that if you edit a ton out of your videos, I watch my kids watch videos on YouTube, man. It seems like the more edited a video it is, the more it's for kids, man. And like the more unedited it is, and like more directly to the point, and like, yeah, if I'm watching a guy work on a Ford Escape, teach me how to do a transmission, I don't want to watch the whole 4-hour job. I want him to shorten it up a little bit. But when you're talking like, I don't know, if you're talking about like, I don't know, I guess maybe I ought to start editing my videos and figuring that out, man. But I don't want to edit anything out. I just like to edit stuff in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have an intro instead of yelling every time. But I kind of like yelling a little bit, you know. But man, what else did I have to say? Because I had more to say about that. Like, I don't know. Because I feel like I got more to say to like the kids, like the teenage generation to like 40 or something. Because I feel like once you get up above 40, man, like you're just ready to retire, or you're already thinking about what you're gonna do when you're 40. But like, how much harder is it to get your determination up when you're 55 or 60 or something, man? Besides when you're 28, I'm sure it's a lot easier to get determination and get yourself out of bed and get yourself up in a shop and get yourself working when you're 28 versus 55, 60, man. You've already did it for another double as long as I've been alive. Man, that's the thing, is I got another half of my life left till I'm either retired or still working, still working. So like, do I want to be working for somebody else in 30 years and hoping I know I'm going to have a good pension, but that's the nice part about my job, at least. But, you know, do I even want to do all that, or do I want to try to make something of myself, man? I don't want to just rot away like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, man? But I feel like everybody's got that feeling. But, like, what do they do about it? Do they, you know, what can you do about it? You either get to work and you make something of it and make something of your life, make some of the things you got, or you try to build something that you ain't never done before. I made videos when I was a kid, man, and I posted them on YouTube, and they got some more views than any of these have ever gotten, honestly. I had this one video of me driving an RC car that had like 2,000 views. I had one of me playing a little tech decks that had like 10,000 views. You know what? I should have kept up with it, man. I'd probably be famous already. I wouldn't be living this rat life. I'd be running around like all those other rich little kids that started YouTubing when I first started YouTubing. If I would have kept at it, man. But I think somebody made fun of me and I quit doing it. You know, don't listen to people around you, man. If they don't got the vision that you got, then find other people that do, man. Or just do it on your own. Live out your fucking vision, man. You don't have to have people in your life, man. You will find people. Trust me, I've been on my own for a while, and I didn't know nobody, and I still don't hang out with many people, but now I got a couple buddies, and I got my cousin, and I was alone by myself for a long time, man. But you get yourself out there, you do stuff that you love to do, and you'll find other people that love to do the same stuff you love to do, man. It's not that hard. Be nice to people. Don't be, everybody's a little shy, but don't be afraid to say hey or be like, flip them off. I don't know, do something. Don't be afraid to get yourself out there, man. Even if it's just trying to pick up friends. It sounds gay, but like, you need friends, man. I got a couple now, and it feels good. I went out partying with them Friday. It was actually the kid that was supposed to come help me on my Ford Escape. I went to the garage he's renting from a kid in town that he's renting it from for like $75 a month or a week. I don't know what it is. It's not much. And it's a shithole. And as soon as I walked in, he told me the roof was leaky. And I'm like, and I didn't know the whole situation when I first walked in the door. So I walked right up to the leaky spot. And I'm like, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that. You got to jack up this post, reframe this, do this, that, and you're going to have to put a new actual structural support member connected to the old garage that's up higher, so it's level. And I was telling him actually how to fix it, and he's just looking at me like, obviously he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. He's a kid. But it's like he didn't even actually want to fix it. It's like he was talking, oh yeah, this is busted, man. Like he just wanted something to talk about. He didn't actually want to fix it, man. And I was trying to teach him how to actually fix it. And I told him I'd come over there and do it for some money if he didn't want to, if he didn't, But then found out later in the night that the kid's house that it actually is, he's planning on tearing that garage down because it blocks the view of the river. So he's just giving that kid, a garage to work out of for the time being until it's summer, until they tear it down, I guess. And I'm like, dude, don't tear it down. You got a nice little building here, man. It's got 3 garage doors like it had. Don't tear it down. Save your property. Like, you want to see the river, man, go build a porch down by the river or something. I don't know. Hang on, build a fire pit down by the river or something, man. You don't got to tear down a building you already got. Just fix it up, man. I hate that shit. I don't know if I should be sitting down, man. I felt like when I was in the wheelchair the last video, man, that thing's hitting, done. And I don't know if that's the one I want to hit, because, man, that one was pretty, that was a sadder video, man. That was not one of my better videos than number 10. But, man, it's at like 18 views already. It's only been up for like a day and a half. And at first it said it was post is pending. And I'm like, uh-oh, is this shit even going to post, man? They're actually scanning me now. They must have said something wrong, or somebody must have reported me. But I was thinking, I'm like, I haven't said nothing too bad. I'm like, I've seen worse stuff on YouTube. I mean, I'm just talking in my garage, man. I'm not talking about my life and talking about how I can help people and stuff, and how I'm helping myself, man. And how I'm doing to better myself, dude. I don't think I'm saying anything that bad, man. I feel like other people can relate, and I feel like, I don't know. Hopefully I don't get banned or shadow banned. But I don't think I am, because my YouTube account looks like a good stock, man. I'd buy into it, man. And if you're watching this and you've been watching this, because it seems like people are coming back to watch me, man. If you watch this a couple times, don't be afraid to subscribe, man. I ain't gonna bite, man. I promise you. I promise you I won't bite, dude. I'll just clean this motorcycle tank a little bit. You can watch me get some shit done in my garage. It ain't. We're gonna learn. I'm sure this garage is gonna be nice. You're gonna watch this garage build this summer and get built. You're gonna watch me do some work, man. This thing's gonna be pretty. Oh, this thing's pretty. Holy smokes, can I lay some Bondo, dude? Oh, but yeah, I want to finish up that wood back there. But back to the party, man. Fuck, what am I talking? I'm getting distracted. Back to the party. We're at this party, man, and yeah, he didn't want to fix that roof. And I talked to the kid that actually owned it. I'm like, you actually want to fix this? He's like, nah, not really. I just want to tear it down. I'm like, all right. I didn't feel like, I did tell him, nah, don't tear it down, but I didn't, stress him too hard about it. It's his own life. I ain't trying to run it. But it seems like they like hanging out, that kid and him. And speaking of that kid, towards the end of the night, we'll skip to the end of the night right away. I don't go back to what happened at the party a little bit. But at the end of the night, since he didn't come back and help me with that escape, I'm like, bro, you're going to come back and help me? And right when I first got to the party, I noticed he had an E36, like the top strut mount, like cross brace, like a, whatever. supporting member for the BMW to make it. It's like a racing structural support member for the top of the suspension. I knew right away when I walked in the door what it was and what it was for, because I knew he had E36s too, that kid. And yeah, I knew exactly what it was when I first walked in, and I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said $50. And I'm like, all right, we'll figure something out, you know. In my head, I knew right away. I'm like, by the end of the night, I'm leaving with that fucking thing, dude. I'm like, I don't know what I gotta say to sweet talk this kid. He had some women there, man. He was more focused on the pussy than he was about his own fucking shit. But that's all right. He had a cute gal there that was all over me, and I was kind of over her for a little bit. But shit, we're playing beer pong. We run them boys up, and they were getting salty. We were on the second game, and I was going to do something, and accidentally hit her in the chin, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And I went and kind of half-ass hugged her, and I fully cupped that boob, man. I could feel nipple, and she like pulled me in closer. She's like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, I'm like grabbing boob right now. Nice. And she was hot, man. And she said she'd watch this, but I shouldn't say hot. She was gorgeous. She was literally beautiful. And this one kid was ripping on her, saying she wasn't naturally beautiful. And I was looking at her, and I'm like, you're obviously capping, bro. This girl is fucking gorgeous, man. But she was a native woman. I got something for them native women. She wasn't native. She was half black and native, I guess we found out by the end of the night. Everybody said she was Asian or something. She kind of looked a little bit of Asian, but she had just the nice, beautiful facial features, man. She was a gorgeous lady. If she ever listens to this, God bless her soul for even letting me talk to you. We did talk. I had her under my arm for a while, and we were on the couch. She was smoking. I had some stuff. We were smoking, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, it was all right. We were talking. She was telling me about her kid, and then I do what I always do, man. I share too much. I am way too open, man. I was like, it's like I try to scare the women away, man. Instead of just trying to seal the deal for the night, I don't know. It's like I try to scare the women away nowadays, man. It's like I don't want to hurt them, and I don't want to come into their life and fuck it up, so I just fucking try to push them away. I don't know. It's literally, I feel like that's what I do, man. I don't know. I was thinking about that on the ride home, too, man. It's just like, I don't want to have another kid with another broad. And do I really want to raise another broad's kid? I mean, I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I definitely love kids, and I love my kids. They have another little runt that isn't actually mine, but it is mine. Probably end up being more mine, and I'd have him on the weekdays. You know, that would, I don't know. That's a whole nother story, but you know what? I just feel like I need to stay out of these broads' lives, man, and I think I'm no good for them. And I don't think they're no good for me either, obviously, man. They haven't done nothing but a headache to me in my life. So, I don't know. But, man, I had her, and I just shared too much. I think I scared her away, man. Man, she's a beautiful gal. I don't want to suck on her teeth too much, because that ain't the man I am today. But one point in my life, I would be all over that about it. I tried to add her on Snapchat. But anyway, that other dude and her, impressive. That dude, impressive, that kid. He reminded me of a young myself, or even my buddies, because he probably had more game than me. And, man, he invited these two broads over, or three broads over. They left. They were kind of ugly. One of them was cute. No, the ugly one left, and then the cute ones, no, none. Two more came. Three of those girls left. They weren't really cute. One of them was kind of cute. And then they left. And then two more broads came, and both of them were hot. And this half black and half native girl, oh my God, like, oh, scrawny little thing, but man, was she gorgeous. Man, but yeah, man. But anyway, I ain't quit talking about her. Ooh, but man. And then the other girls, they're beautiful too. One of them seemed like more of a country girl, and then she's talking to that other girl about the bop house. I guess I follow two girls on the bop house, but it's not because I'm into the bop house, you know. I got the Sophie Rain on there and Meg Nut. Shout out, ladies. You look beautiful. I don't know what you're about, but Lord knows I don't look at all the other stuff of what you're posting. You look good. God damn. But, I don't know. I try not to even look at all them fucking slutty broads, because, like, it's just a waste of time. Like, you think you're ever going to give me a chance? You think I'm going to have a forever chance, fat chance, and hell with them? Probably not. So, like, what's the point? You know, focus on yourself. Focus on what you can accomplish in your life, man. Don't focus on these broads that give them money just because you want to see them finger themselves or get fucked by another dude. Like, you dumb, bro. Anyway, that's my advice for, That is my whatchamacallit about OnlyFans, man. You can see it online for free. Why you paying for it, dog? She ain't want nothing for you. She's only messaging you back because you're giving her money, dude. I guess at least it's straight to the point. But man, that don't seem right. That don't. Good for you, bud. But you know they gotta make money. Them girls gotta make money too, and all they gotta do is look pretty and dress half naked, and good for them. But anyway, back to the story, man. What was I talking about? This kid, he would take one set of girls to go to the bathroom inside the house, and then after I was on that girl for a while, she was obviously like had hooked up with him or knew him for a long time, because then she saw that he was talking to those other two chicks, and he was all over them, probably because she was all over me. If she would just worried about her own self, she could have got some really good pipe that night, man. But you know what? I wasn't pressing. I wasn't gonna chase. I ain't chasing these broads no more. I'm too old for that, dude. If she wanted to come over by me and talk to me some more, she could have, man. You know what I'm saying? But she obviously was into that other dude, and she was upset because he was all over some other chick, and she should have just let it be. And she should have rolled my dick that night. But anyway, I'm not a woman. I don't see the way women do. They probably just be like, oh, I want that. Another girl's trying to take it. I gotta try to take it from her. Women are fucking weird, man. So I don't got no woman podcast. But you know, I feel like, I don't know. But I could tell right away. She started talking to her friend I was sitting next to. That girl's gorgeous. The owner of the dude's house, his girlfriend was definitely the hottest there. No shame. Shout out, your girlfriend's hot, bro. But I wasn't flirting with her. But man, brunette, just beautiful face, man. Oh, just a cute little thing. The blonde chick that was there too wasn't too bad either. She left with another dude. But man, whoa. I don't take out in the water around here, but man, I ought to get a drink of that. Oh, but man. Yeah, well, that's all we got to say. There's some good-looking women there, man. It's been a while since I've seen some young 20-something age women having fun at a house party, man. That's all right. You can count me in again, dude. I'll bring some more beer next time, dude. Count me in. I'll bring more next time, for fuck's sake. But, what? Yeah. The girls will go to the bathroom, and then after they went to the bathroom, that darker skinned girl was all over that kid that helped me with my escape that didn't come back. And I'm like, you guys are obsessing over this bum ass dude. He's fronting, man. He ain't actually doing shit. He's just talking like he is, man. But I guess that's what women like. They like a dude that just fucking runs his mouth, I guess. I was used to run my mouth like a motherfucker. I used to get more pussy too, I guess, for fuck's sakes. Now I just I don't talk about it, bro. I just try to be about it as much as I can. Yeah, I guess that's the difference, man. Maybe you gotta be out there, man. You gotta say you're fucking, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just too old. I don't know. That girl was on me, though. I thought I had her in the bag. I would have moved her in the next week. She wouldn't have had to worry about her baby daddy that gave her a ride there, dude. I would have bought her a car that week, man. Fuck's sake, get out of here, dude. You don't get it. These women just want to chase the fucking dream when a dream's. You want to build that dude up, or you want a dude that's already been built, man? That's already grown. Whatever. Her loss, dude. I ain't worried. I had fun. I got to cup some boob. I got to snuggle up on her for a while. That was nice. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, but yeah, come the end of the night, I walked away with that. I'm like, dude, you ever gonna come back to fucking work on my car? And he's like, nah. He's like, yeah, I'll come back, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, are you gonna? I'm like, I'm off Monday, Tuesday. You gonna be there right away Monday morning to help me out? And he's like, I'm like, I didn't think so. Like, why don't you just let me have that? He's like, you want to just do that? And that girl was sitting on the couch at this time when I'm going to leave, and she's like, how long has it been? She's like, it's had 3 weeks you haven't gone back to help him? I'm like, I looked at her and shook my head and said, yeah. And she looked back at him, and I'm just like, yeah, he's a bum, bro. But whatever, that's good for you. Go get it. Get it. But yeah, all night, dude. Back and forth between one girl to the next. I'm like, I messaged him middle of the night. I'm like, dude, game respects game. And he just messaged me back, oh, LOL, left my ass off, left my ass off. I'm like, good for you. I don't know how you're doing it, but I'll let you do it, man. I ain't stepping in because I don't know these kids. I ain't trying to step on no toes, man. For some girl that I just met that night, she was gorgeous, man. I oughta gave her everything, but that's not the fact. I ain't trying to step on no toes. And I ain't trying to hurt no feelings. I just want to have some buddies around here, you know. And the other kids that I hang out with are pretty cool. He's kind of seems like he's on a same path I was at, man. He's spiraling, man. He's about, yeah, he's on probation for OWI and stuff, man. And I'm sure right off after that, done with that, he's gonna get another one because he went and drank and drive that night, man, and drove home. And he said, "Oh, my dad knows I went drink and drive in his truck, blah blah blah." And then he said he was leaving that night to go home, and I'm like, whatever. That or he's just trying to push us all out so he could bang that chick, because that's something I'd do. I'd push everybody out the door so I can get her on the couch, man. Oh, but yeah, I guess that's about all I had to talk about tonight, man. If you want to see my kids painted the chicken coop this weekend, man, it looks nice. This is kind of a short video, but I feel like I need to kind of stay after it, man. And that was a good story I had to tell there. But my kids, they got after it. They were vacuuming this all out, dude. They got this all vacuumed out. I helped them finish it up. And we painted it. I had all the wood chips in there. I scooped all those out. And we painted it, man. And it's the same color. That's going to be the same color their room's going to be done in, a little purple. So I just bought purple. I don't care what color it is, man. I actually like the color purple. Little known fact, that might be my favorite color. But that might be because I may have done some psychedelic substances in my life. And purple just happened to be the color I really liked when I was on them, man. And orange always kind of started to scare me. Orange used to be my favorite color, but orange and red, them colors are more scary, man. I don't know. And it's not, I don't know. Purple is such a peaceful color, man. There's so many different shades, dude. I mostly like purple because in the morning, in the twilight, man, if you're up in the morning at the ass crack of dawn, that black turns into this mythic purple, man. And then it starts getting lighter, lighter, and lighter. And then you can watch the gradient literally come across the whole sky. And then like over here is still dark, and then it gets darker purple, and then all the way across, and then it turns to blue, and then you can see the orange sunset. It's just like, I don't know, man. I love the purple. And even this, I'd watch the sunset because sunsets are beautiful, man. But I'd always be over here looking at the clouds. So you get that orange contrast from the clouds. Oh man, I'm such a nature geek when it comes to watching sunsets. But man, when you get that perfect, not the sunset over there, but you get the perfect side on this side where you got clouds over here, and then they're getting the shadow of that orange mixed with that purple. Man, that looks like goddamn oil painting. That is just goddamn beautiful, man. And like Forrest Gump, man, at some point I couldn't tell where the earth began and the heavens began, or where the earth ended and the heavens began, man. That's that look, man. That's that beautiful. That's just lets you know like God is painting a picture for you, man. We had that picture tonight when I dropped my kids off, man. There's just a beautiful sunset tonight, dude. There's a tower from the beam, and all the clouds had these little orange speckles with purple in the background, and it was just like, God dang. I'm like, God's painting us a picture, kids, and it's beautiful. I'm like, I know. I'm not a crazy holy man, but I do believe in the Lord, man. And Lord knows I haven't gone to church in a long time, but I talk about him every day. I say his name every day. I try to pray almost every day. Say something to him, not whether I'm making a huge long prayer or just saying thanks, man. I love to give thanks. I don't even like to, I don't ask for shit, man. Because a couple times I've asked, I've received it. And man, that's kind of, when you ask for something and you actually receive it from God, it's not always, not always what you want. Because I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I think I have, but one time I asked for a sign, man. I'm like, God, man. I was with my first baby mom at the time. I'm like, God, give me a sign, dude. Please, I need a sign, man. Like, what? Tell me what to do. And the next day, I went out I went out of town with my buddy. I went over to his brother's house, and we were at, I don't know. And this girl that he lived with, him and his girlfriend at the time, she gave me a flask, and it says, "May the bridges I burn light the way." And I didn't think nothing of it. She just gave me that flask. I'm like, that's cool, man. And what is that? I asked for another sign like a month or two later. The next day I found out my buddy was banging my girlfriend, or sending him pictures. I opened my girlfriend's phone to see my dude, my buddy, shirtless in the fucking mirror. And one other time I opened the phone to see my dude's fucking, a different buddy's dong on her phone. You want to talk about making yourself mentally unstable? That'll fucking do it, dude. That'll fucking do it. I wanted to, God bless my soul, I wanted to kill that broad. I almost did. And I didn't. Thank God I didn't. Because now I got two beautiful kids. But now I got to deal with this. But guess what? I don't have to deal with her that much because her husband has to. And guess what? She's pregnant again. And now he's definitely stuck with her. He already had that. I definitely don't think he signed a prenup. So his balls have already been on a vice from getting married and having to deal with that. I'm glad I never got married. I did have kids in my life, but I never got married. I was engaged to that girl one time, my first baby mama. I had a ring picked out for my second baby mama, and I never even bought it. But I had one picked out, man. I was ready to go. But things never really, I was hoping things would get better, and things just never got better. They always seemed to get worse. And I'm just like, well, you know, why would I buy a ring for a broad that don't, you know, maybe I should have tried harder. Maybe I should have worked a little harder at that one, because she seemed like she was definitely a better woman. But she was definitely a spoiled woman, and but better than what I had. Didn't take much, dude, you know. Oh, you know, what do I have to go off of? You know, what my dad is quiet, man. He didn't show his emotions, so I don't know how a man's supposed to be in a relationship, because he's never said nothing to nobody. And my ma, God bless her soul, but all she did is talk shit about my dad and say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that don't do this to him, and don't do that to him when you're older. All she just badmouthed my dad. So then I'm growing up, and guess what I did? I treated women how my mom wanted me to treat women. And guess what ended up happening? I ended up getting run over by women, dude. I got ran over. I got used and abused by women. But man, did I know how to treat them? I could get them. Man, could I get them? But could I hold them? Could I make them respect me? Did I have respect for myself? Fuck no. But I could get them, man. I could sure get some boon. And now it's just like, oh, I got respect for myself. It seems like I don't even want to chase. I don't even want women no more. Not that I don't want women. I would love to have a woman. But I don't want to chase all these broads no more. If they want to come to me, I'll reel them in, man. But I ain't chasing, dude, if that makes any sense. But I'll reel them in. Let them come to me, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't the situation I'm in, and I ain't trying, you know. But it almost happened on Friday. She was coming right into my lap. I was like, because I told her I had weed, and she's like this in the corner, and I came out, oh, sat next to her, hey, how you doing? Oh, put her right there. I did. Here you go, baby. You know. And we talked for like 20 minutes, man. But then, like I said, I share too much, dude. I'm too open. Women don't even like that. They like it when you're secretive, man. And I know that, but it's like I'm trying to scare them away. I don't know. It's like, maybe I ought to stop that. But I know, like, if I would have started talking to her, obviously I found out soon after that she's obviously had a thing with that other dude at one point. So I would have been just, you know, getting sloppy seconds from a dude not that I want to hang out with that dude that much anymore, but he's a friend group and, you know, friends that I'm hanging out with now. And, you know, I'm not trying to step on no toes, dude. Because women ain't worth it, man. I've stepped on people's toes for a woman before multiple times in my life, and don't do that. It ain't nice, dude. It ain't worth it. But guess what? You got pussy. But guess what? You pissed off all your fucking friends. And that's what that kid's gonna do. Because I can tell that a couple of those dudes that are at that party were feeling some of them girls, but he was trying to feel up on all of them. So, like, he invited all them girls there, and he thought that they're all his, and he should have shared, you know, if he's bringing all these women over. But I didn't like to share either when I was his age, but I also didn't invite 5, 6 different women over that I was talking to the same party. I invite 1 or 2, and then one would always turn me down, so then I'd have the second one. But then it's really fun when they both. And you gotta juggle that. But I only had that happen a couple times, man. And now you always go with the one that's hotter, man. That's just what you do. But or whichever one you don't piss off first, dude. I seen a podcast, this dude was talking, his brothers are talking, man. And he said he got caught up. And he said he had two girlfriends at the time, or a wife at the time, and two girlfriends at the time. And they both found out about each other, and they were both waiting at his apartment, or at her apartment, where the girl, or he was at the girl's apartment. And the other girl was there. And he asked them both, he's like, before I explain this to either one of you, which one of y'all is staying? I don't want to explain myself twice. I only want to explain myself to one of you. Which one of you is staying? Is either one of you staying? I'll explain myself to that one. He said, he said the other girl started bitching and screaming at him and saying, "You're a cow, you're a piece of shit, this, that, and whatnot." But guess what? The other girl sat there and cried. And then he's like, "All right, so we're going to try to work this out." And she stayed there. In the comments, somebody said, "No shit, dude, she stayed down to her fucking house that you're at." Talk about a fucking play, man. Like, which one of you do I have to explain myself to? Which one of you actually staying, or which one of you just running their mouth because they want to be mad? You know? And I feel like that's how women are, man. They just want to, a lot of them just want to make sure they can come into your life and fuck up something you got going for you. And I feel like, no offense to that dark-skinned fella, that girl last night. I shouldn't say fella, that dark-skinned lady, the gorgeous lady. But I feel like that's all you were trying to do last night. Because he could have been happy with that fucking brunette broad. He seemed like he was plenty drunk and plenty well happy wrapped around her. But you had to go over there and talk to him just because you wanted to fuck that up. And let me guess, you didn't even put out for him that night. Because you were mad because he was talking to that broad when I left, after I left. You just wanted to fuck up that night for him, man. You wanted him not to get some pussy because you liked him, or you liked him at one point and you thought it, I don't know. I ain't getting into it. But that's how women think, man. They just want to fuck up something else you got going just to see you unhappy at the end of the night. You know? But I think that's both of those women we're going to do. Oh! Speaking of that other woman, the brunette one with bigger boobs and butt. It wasn't the dark skin one, that was the other one that he was flip-flopping back and forth with. Dude! I was sitting on the ground, got a fucking rolled homemade cigar rolled in my hand, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Shh, be quiet, somebody's calling." And I'm like, "What?" And he hands this other girl that was the camo chick, handed the phone to the brunette chick with the big boobs and butt. That was kind of ugly, but yeah, big boobs and butt. And she's like, I'm like, I know what this is. I'm guessing she was explaining herself to her man, because that chick had a ring on her finger, dude, the whole time, and I saw that right away. And she was trying to flirt with me too, and I'm like, I wasn't having. I was kind of pushing her away because she was not. That dark skinned girl is like 10 times hotter than that brunette, busted, fat, big boob brunette girl. Man, that dark skinned girl is gorgeous. Man, I need to quit talking about her. Woo! Been a while since I've been around a pretty girl that kind of like me, man. Woo! That I kind of like too, man. That's another thing. I gotta like them too, but she obviously fucking had nothing to do with me. Probably more power to her, man. I ain't no good for no one. But maybe I'm good for you. Maybe you ought to listen. don't do what I do, man. I turned down pussy to go out and party with a dude that owed me money. But guess what? I came home. It's fucking dark out. Otherwise I'll take it outside and show you it. But I'll show you it some other day, man. I got the upper strut support for my fucking BMW. Now I'm talking about now. Let's go show you, man. It's not that cold. Quit being a bitch. Here we go. I think I got the light on already. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Take you outside. Oh, shit. Just kicked the fuck out of that. All right. Pop the hood, man. What do we got going here? All right. This is what we got for free from this kid. Well, not free. I paid him $200 and he never came back. But look at that, man. I can't even see it. That's why I didn't want to show you. But you know what it is now. That upper support, this thing, I can't even get it out. I don't even have it screwed down, but it's fucking wedged in there pretty good. It fits. I had to double check it fits. Check that shit out. That looks nice, dude. Oh, no, I don't got to buy one of those. Well, you know, I did pay for it, but at least I got some of my money back. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a receipt, trying to like get your money back, but at the end of the day, I think I'm still behind. But you know what? I got something out of it instead of just having the kid burn me for fucking $200 for doing $50 worth of work. Ah! But I thought I was losing my phone. But man, that's all right. Live and learn, man. Guess what he ain't ever coming back and doing? Working on any more of my shit. Guess what he ain't ever doing? It's taking another $1 from me, dude. He burnt that bridge, dude. He had his chance. I told him, dude, I'm like, I always got shit to work on. You know how much I'd rather pay a kid like you to do this shit I don't want to do? Like, you don't want to do that. I'm kind of cold. Hopefully you can still hear me, man. Definitely can. But I think we're going to crank the heater up a little bit. Or you just turn the heater on this thing. Oh! Man, I spoiled my baby mama and my dad one year. I bought my dad the same jacket as this. This is a Milwaukee heated jacket, dude. And I bought my baby mama at the time. I bought her a black one. That was a heated one, too. And, man, she still wears that. And I don't know if my dad even ever wears his, but I just busted mine out at the end of the year here because, man, it's been cold. So I busted out my heated jacket because it's nice. And I don't ever like to wear it, though, because it's camouflage. And it's a nice jacket. And, you know, man, I don't want to get it all dirty because then I don't ever really wear it hunting, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm rambling. I kind of just want to get to work here. I want to try to get some primer on this tonight yet, but I don't really know. I kind of mostly just want to talk to y'all and probably clean up a little bit. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the 10th episode. I feel like I had some stuff to say and I had to get it off my mind before I fucking forgot about it. But I got some money back from that kid, man, a little bit. I got to cup some boob. I got to beat some kids in some beer pong. I got to catch a little buzz. It was a good night. Oh, dude, and one of the kids I met has a fucking scat, bro. Oh, that kid. Oh, dude, that kid was nice as fuck, too, dude. I'm like, I don't want you to think I just want to ride with your scat, but I definitely want to ride in your scat, dude. I'm like, that thing's sick, dude. That's right. Take me for a ride in that bitch, bro. Oh, we were revving it up at like 12:30 at night. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, this thing's nuts, dude. I'm like, why didn't I V8 my fucking Beamer, dude? What was I thinking? V8 with a supercharger and something that weighs half as much as a scat. Oh! But man, that thing sounded nice, dude. It sounded nice. And his buddy, he just bought a brand new, I don't even know what it was, but dude, it looked like a goddamn Tron bike besides the wheels. Like, it was just a shorter, really short bike, and the front had these cool looking, alien looking fucking lights on it, man. It was like a 2024. It was like a 950 or something. I don't even know what it was, man. It was sick though, dude. It was a cool looking bike, and he had a 1000cc fucking whatchamacallit, UTV, and we ripped that thing a little bit. Not around the yard, we just fucking revved her up a little bit, and that thing sounded nice as shit too. I'm like, man, get my money up. And then I talked to that kid, and I'm like, where did your dad get all his money, dude? You know, what is he doing? He talked about his dad owning this property, the property he's living at right now. He's renting from his dad right now. I'm like, so you're paying your dad's mortgage right now? He's like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, well, that's all right. That's how you ought to do it, man. And I started talking to him about his dad for a while, man. And I'm like, yeah, he's got like 2 hotels and like 23 different rental properties. I'm like, that's how you got to do it, man. I need to start scooping some shit up or building something, man. Because that's passive income is how you make money, dude. When you don't got to move a finger and people got to live, man, they need a place to do it. I think I said that already, man. You know, and if you got the money to buy a house, you know, but then you got to take care of it. But you got to look at that as an investment, man. The more you upgrade that house, the more it's going to be worth if you're just having people rent it, man. That value's still going to be there once they move out, as long as they're not bad tenants and don't fuck up your house. That's the thing, man. That's kind of scary. You never know what kind of bums you're going to get in there, dude. You never really know. But, you know, you got to trust people, but at the same time, I'd do checks. I'd go in there and check and make sure nothing's fucked up, man. I'm doing a walkthrough today. I'd even let them know when I'm coming, but, man, I want to make sure nothing's fucked up. This is my house, and you're just living here. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take care of it and respect it, man. Because that's somebody's livelihood, especially if that's like their first rental property or something. Or it's like, if I ever move out of this house and rent it out, man, and like this is my home for years, man. I want you to take care of it, man, like it was my house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect shit, man. I hate some people say, oh, look, my landlord, I busted up the walls and shit before I left. I'm like, that's a person I don't want to hang out with. You're a person I don't want to be around, dude. You're not. I don't want to associate with you, bro. I'm out of that. I'm done with that type of life, man. I used to be a little thug, or thought I was a little thug, man, and that life ain't for me. Guess what that life is for? That's for fucking people that like to go to jail and prison, man. That's what the thug life is for, man. I can be thug, dude. I can get gangster, dude. But like, I ain't gonna do it for no reason no more, just to think I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But uh, I'm full foes. I'm tipping. Wool grain. I'm gripping. Catch me lane sweeping with the paint dripping. You know what I'm saying, dude? Mike Jones in this bitch, dude. But man, I don't know. I think that's about all I got to say tonight, dude. I gotta get to work this week, man. I need to get this out the door. I need to get that out the door. Because guess what? I'm not working this week. So guess what? We're going to be putting work in the podcast and putting work in the fucking garage. Because guess what? My bitch ass is laid off. And that sucks. I haven't been laid off in a long time. I thought I was doing good at work, man. I really still think I am. I still think they want me to come back. And I really hope they get me back fast. Because I ain't going to be laid off for long, dude. If they tell me next week I ain't working, I'm going to be really trying to find somewhere to fucking go. Because fuck that. But I got enough stuff I can do this week to where I can sell that and definitely make more money than I would have if I was working. But still, I had class the week before, something drawing unemployment from then, and then be drawing unemployment this next week. That ain't shit. 3 something, that ain't nothing. 350, 340, 360, where I'm from, that ain't shit. That's like working a regular job and getting unemployment. Like, is that what regular people make, man, on a weekday? Or like on a regular week? They make like 350, 360, man? Because that sucks. Fuck that. How could you live off that, man? That's just, I don't know, man. That ain't enough. How do you do that? I used to do that in the winters just because I was an 18-year-old kid, man. I could save enough to pay my rent because my rent was only $550 a month. So, 350, 360 was more than enough. I'd save that twice and I'd have enough to pay my rent, and I had a snowboarding pass. So the winter when I was laid off, I just went snowboarding every fucking day. I had enough for gas to go to snowboarding because I had a little car. I was making money, not the right way, but I was making money. So, I didn't mind. I ain't never hurt being laid off. But now I ain't doing nothing illegal. And guess what? I can only sell as much shit as what I own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't selling no illegal shit. That shit's behind me, man. I love my kids too much to put them in a situation where they gotta see me through plexiglass ever again in their life, man. Damn. I hope they never even remember doing that when they're a baby, man, because I remember it. And I don't ever want to do that again, man. I want to know a bad feeling, man. Watch your kid grow up from 3 months to 9 months through a piece of fucking plexiglass. Man, can't reach through them and hold them. You can't kiss them. They're crying. You can't do nothing to comfort them. Man, you want to talk about a terrible time, dude. That was it. That was a bad time. Guess what I did, though? Got back out. Got that chick pregnant right away, dude. Probably that night I think I got her pregnant again because she was pregnant. Yeah. I got out when my other kid was like 9 months old. Man, I don't even know. Yeah, the girl was already pregnant. I got her pregnant right after I got out the first time. Like the day I got out, I got her pregnant. And she was pregnant in jail. She got out before me, then I got out after her. We're both sitting in jail together, and she's pregnant. Fun. We weren't supposed to be together because we had no contact. That's fucking bullshit. Another thing. If you get arrested together, dude, why put a no contact on people that are together and that have kids together? That live together? You put a no contact on people that live together? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, you're literally setting people up for failure. That is literally, I don't know if that's not entrapment or how that's not entrapment, but that is fucking crazy, man. You cannot put a no contact on people that have kids together. Like, are you fucking mental? Like, how do you expect them to raise kids together? How do you expect them to drop them off between each other, man? Like, I don't know. Ridiculous. But That's what they did, and that's all they got me on, like, how many bail jumpings, dude. I should be in prison for how many bail jumpings I had, but thank God I had a good lawyer who knew the judge. Otherwise, I'd be in prison, man. But that's why you pay $5,000 for a lawyer, man. Because guess what? The more you pay, the more you get out of it, man. If you fucking squimp out and buy a cheap lawyer, don't know what the fuck they're doing, and just goes in there and pisses everybody off, guess what? You're gonna be the guy that everybody knows about, a lawyer that went in there and pissed everybody off. So they're gonna keep trying to arrest you. I don't know. I could have probably got him for police harassment, but honestly, I was doing the shit that they were getting me in trouble for most of the time. A lot of times they're just getting me on bail jumpings, dude, and that's pretty fucked. I didn't even have anything on me or nothing. I was just with her. I got arrested a couple times. Sucks. Don't do that shit to yourself, man. Don't put yourself in a situation where you gotta go through something like that. Don't do illegal shit. Don't sell illegal shit. You'll be alright, man. There's no easy way in out of this life, man. It's always hard. It's gonna be hard no matter what. Try to make easy money, guess what? You're gonna get fucking arrested because they don't like that shit. Or if you're gonna try to make easy money, make sure you're really, 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 really smart about it so you don't get arrested. And, you know, still be good about it, man. Don't hurt people, but I guess, fuck, if you want to be in that fucking business, you gotta hurt people sometimes, man. Whether it be not even actually hurting them, but like cutting people off. You gotta be willing to cut off family, friends, dude. You gotta not be willing to fucking lose people in that game. That's for sure. Because guess what? When you start looking at people like money, dude, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. But you gotta cut people off, man, because when you just get money, people just want to come around you because you got money, dude. Not because they want to hang out with you. They just want to do stuff because you have fucking money, dude. And I've been around people like that. I've known people like that my whole fucking life, you know? They just want to be around you because they don't got what you got, dude. They don't want to hang out with you because they like you, you know? But that's what it is, man. That's how, I mean, I've even done that in my life. Obviously, I was talking about that dude with the scat, dude. I want to hang out with him because he's got a scat, bro. I want to whip him around in a scat, dude. But you know what? I got cool shit too, man. And I like to do fun shit too, man. I like to rip my shit too. So, you know, I'm in a better place in my life now, and I feel like I definitely need to get some more cool friends that like to do fun shit, and them kids definitely like to do fun shit. But they also like to work, man. You know? I don't want no kids that are fucking, I don't want to hang out with no friends that are fucking lazy. I call them kids, but they are younger than me. Which, maybe that's weird, but, you know? A lot of people that are my age either are engaged and happy or fucking, you know? Got kids of their own and they don't got fucking time to do shit. Or they don't want nothing to do with me because they think I'm a fucking bum. Which, rightfully, I kind of did bum myself up in my life. But, you know what? I'm trying to turn around my life. I feel like I have a lot. You know? But I just maybe need to realize that myself. And realize that I have came a long way. And I'm continuing to try to do better, man. Especially now. I'm really trying to do better now. But I don't know what I'm going to work on next. I feel like I should get that fucking Ford Escape out of here. Maybe that's what I'll do right away in the morning. Lord knows I don't want to. But I need to get some money. So I'm going to have to. Why does it feel like whenever I have to do something, I don't want to do it? But whenever it's like, what is that part of my brain that's just like, if I want to do something for fun, it's so much easier. But if I feel like I have to do it, I don't want to fucking touch it, man. But granted, now I know that kid ain't coming back now, so you know, that's the only reason I was kind of waiting on it, because I was hoping he'd come back and help me, because I gave him money to help me. But now I know he ain't coming back because he gave me that fucking part. So call that kid good riddance and call that thing done, hopefully by tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a video and that bitch will be running tomorrow. On God, dude. It was running there like before, but hopefully it moves now. Take her on the block, man. Maybe that'll be the video tomorrow. That's how it started off. Started off in the old fucking busted Ford Escape. It's not far away from being done, so I just got a couple bolts that are really hard to reach and put those in. So we'll figure it out, man. We'll get her done. We'll get her out the door, and we'll get her in somebody else's garage door and somebody else's fucking driveway, dude. Put her on Marketplace. Get her out the door, man. Make some money. Get some money in my pocket. You know, get some money hidden in the drawer somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Fucking stash it away. But anyway, man, I'm going to crank this up so I can yell at you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crank this up so I can yell at you. It's time to get to work, dude. What are you waiting for, man? You've been looking at this fucking tank on the ground for how long? It's smooth enough, man. Throw some fucking paint on it, bro. What are you waiting for? Your escape's still sitting on fucking jack stands, bro. What the fuck, man? God damn it, man. Get it done, dude. What are you scared to put some fucking exhaust bolts in? Are you scared it's gonna hurt you? No, dude, get after it, man. It ain't gonna bite you. It just might hurt your knuckles a little bit every now and then, bud. Or it might be a hard spot to reach. And why don't you got that little mini bike done yet, dude? Why don't you got that welded up? You just gonna look at it? Let your kids look at it apart again? All you want your kids to see you get shit done, dude. What are you waiting for, bro? Get after it, man. Come on. What are you waiting for? Fuck off, man. You only got so much time in this life, man. Quit wasting this time right now. Quit watching me and get to fucking work, dude. Fuck you waiting for. I had 18 views on my last video on number 10, dude. Fuck yeah. Guess there's a lot of depressed people out there like me, man. And if you're watching this from the last video, God bless. Thanks for coming back. You ought to subscribe, dude. Because I got more where this came from. I normally ain't crying like a little bitch. I normally ain't crying with my cousin like that. But goddamn did I really thought about that man last night. Or not last night, Friday night. And Lord knows the world needs to hear about him and hear about his story a little bit. And I talked about it a little bit, man. But it's hard, man. Not a fun time to talk about being sad. Nobody wants to hear it either. So let's talk about getting to work. Let's get after it, dude. There's only so much time. Let's go. Come on, man. What the fuck? Dude, happy Vietnamese fucking Christmas, dude. Why not?